Hello, this is Mark Hong. I'm the founder of markhong.com and welcome to this video. Let's talk about protecting your intellectual property in China. Okay, so here are some common mistakes. Now, a lot of people, it doesn't matter whether you are you are doing something new or you have come up with some small brilliant idea about modifying a product. Now, if you are not protecting yourself with the proper IP protection, you are leaving yourself open, okay, for people to simply copy you and knock you off. All right, so don't assume that the supplier will not copy your idea and sell to other people. Okay, the supplier, many of them during this entire process, if it wasn't stated in the beginning that your working terms and that it's not to be copied, a lot of time they will just feel like you are just another customer. You came up with the idea, right, and that they like the idea and they work through it with you, so they feel just as much as a part of it as you are. Okay, there's no right and wrong there. Okay, it's simply different perspective. So if you don't cover yourself and assume, okay, and talk to your supplier and tell them not to copy you, okay, then don't be surprised if something shall happen, right? And so if you are making molds, okay, it doesn't matter whether it's just a die cut, or just a die cut, or something, like as simple as a packaging, printing, right, silk screen, whatever, right? If you have molds made, make sure you sign a contract that's not to be sold to someone else, okay? Another danger of exposing your own molds to someone else is molds, they have toolings, they have life expectancy, right? They have a lifespan, okay? So, the more you use them, the more they'll wear out, okay? And that's actually something that you don't want to happen if it's your own mold, right? Okay, and obviously you don't want your own mold to be helping your supplier selling it to someone else either. Okay, so be sure that you have contract in place if molds are made. Now, always include what the penalties will be. This is one of the major mistakes that people make. They sign a contract with the supplier and say, okay, you cannot copy, right? You cannot use my molds. You cannot use my tooling, okay? And they call that a contract. So they sign a contract and then the supplier infringes the contract and something happens and they go, okay, now what do I do? There's no penalty to it, right? So, the best scenario is you just tell them to stop, right? But if they don't stop, or if they have already used quite a bit of it, already caused a damage, what would be that damage, right? What would be the penalty? So do always include that penalty as well, okay? So also, right, if you are buying something, okay, and to make sure, okay, that you do have the resale rights, okay, or exclusivity agreement, right, if the supplier is willing to do that for you, right? So, for example, if you are buying something that you don't have the resale rights to, okay, and they have a distributor in the state who does have the resale right, then you could end up, okay, not being able to sell that inventory once the distributor find out. Okay, so make sure that you also cover your ground on getting the resale rights as well. Okay, so that's it for this video, okay? And make sure that you are covering all your bases, okay, on your contract. And on the next video, let's talk about some traps to avoid.